Happy Monday. I wanted to talk for a few moments today about yesterday's gospel that we heard, Matthew 9:35 to 10:23, the 12 disciples being called and then sent out by Jesus to do the work of the kingdom. It's a gospel passage that I think oftentimes we don't give a lot of thought to. We kind of gloss over. And we've heard, some of the names from Sunday school as a child: Simon Peter, Bartholomew, Matthew, James, son of Zebedee, Judas Iscariot. But I don't think we often stop to think about anything beyond their names and that they were the 12 disciples called. But I think I'm finding a unique amount of hope in this gospel this week. If I stop and pause and I think about who these men were and why they were called to follow Jesus and to be the first apostles, I'm given pause and I think about the fact that they were named, and we know a little bit about them. We know Judas would ultimately betray Jesus, leading to his arrest and death. We know Simon the Canaanian is also called Simon the Zealot. That means that he worked against the Roman government. We know that Matthew was a tax collector, and that means that he worked for the Roman government. We know that Simon Peter would deny even knowing Jesus. So we know a little bit about these men. We know that really they were not all that faithful, and they weren't all that qualified. And yet, God called them. Jesus named them, called them to be his disciples, to go out into the world and to share the good news that all people could be loved and forgiven by God. And so then I think about my own calling in life. In my first video, I talked about how unqualified I felt even as I began candidacy in the ELCA and I began seminary. I felt called, but not quite qualified. And I think of a recent song that I've come to love called Hallelujah. And it's not the Leonard Cohen Hallelujah. It's by a female band called Haim. And the words in the song go, "Why me? Why'd I get this hallelujah? Why me? Why'd I get this hallelujah?" And I think those words apply so much to me and my life. Again, as I began candidacy, I found myself often asking, God, why me? Why'd you call me? Why'd I get this hallelujah? Because I felt unqualified. I didn't have enough confidence in what God could do through me. And my point today is to say that God calls all of us, you and I, to a unique, specific vocation in life, something for the betterment of humanity and for the good of the world. And the thing to find hope in this gospel is to know that God is the one who calls, God is the one who qualifies, God is the one who can empower you and I to go out and be God's hands and feet, loving the world and telling people about the love and acceptance and forgiveness found in Jesus. So I hope that you feel empowered by that gospel. I hope you feel hope that God can use even you, even me. And I hope you believe that. Have a phenomenal week, and we hope to see you soon.